Hello everyone, and welcome back to Code with Tinodra. So on the last video we went through HTML, what it is and how we can use it to create a simple website. And now we decided we want to style that website.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
So to do that we're going to need something called CSS. So what is CSS and what does it stand for? So CSS stands short for Cascading Style Sheets. No pun intended. And what is CSS? Imagine your website is like a house where HTML is the structure, the wall, doors, and windows, and CSS is the paint, furniture, and decorations that make the house look beautiful and inviting. So CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets, and it's a styling language that you use to style and design the websites. With CSS, you can change color, fonts, layouts, and even add animations to your website. So, now that we have this simple website showing the most beautiful lake in the world, we can open it up. So let's drag the index.html file to a new browser tab. And here we can see how the website looks. If we maximize it, we can see that it doesn't look that beautiful. So now let's say that we want to move the text in the center, change this to not be this long, move the image to the center, and the link to the center. How are we going to do that? So first of all, inside the HTML tag, we can have a special tag named style, and inside this tag, we can write our CSS. But before that, we are going to add a class attribute to each tag that we want to style. So, to style the title, you're going to give the h1 tag a class of value title. Now, we can grab the class name, which is title, and have a dot title, and we open pair of brackets, and inside here we can have our CSS attributes. So let's say we want to change the color of this text, and let's say we want to make it blue because the website talks about lakes. So to do that, we can write color and give it a value of blue. And to center it, we're going to write text align center. This is another CSS attribute that allows us to center the text. So if we save the file and go to the page, refresh it, and we'll see that the text will be blue and in the center. So now, what if you want this to be shorter and to move the image to the center and this link to the center also? So to do that, we would grab we would add a class attribute to the p tag and name it description. Now we can grab that description, come here, have a dot, and let's say, actually, before doing that,
Wait a minute.
let's say we want to have some margin here. So to do that, let's actually modify the body tag. So for classes, you can see here that we did dot and the class name. But for body, because it's a tag, we don't need to have the dot there. We can say body and open the brackets. And in here, we can have margin, and top and bottom will be 0. And left and right, let's say 29 rum. Okay, we save, file, go to the page, refresh it. And as you can see, now we have added some margin on the sides, and this started to look a bit better. So what if we want to increase the text size, so the description size here? To do that, we can go to the description, and let's change the font size of it to 18 pixels. Save it, go back to the page, and as we can see, the description, the size of the description has changed. So now, after we change the size of the description, let's say we want to place this link in the center and space it a bit from the image because it's way too close, invading personal space. Now, let's go to our editor and let's give a class attribute, so our a tag, so our link tag, and let's say link to more links. Okay, we gave it that name. And now we can do dot link to more lakes. And let's say a tag by default have display block, which won't make us able to change its position with text align. So we are going to do inline block. We're going to change its width also to 100%. And then we're going to use same thing used here. So text align to center. And what this will do, it would make the link the width of the whole website and then align it to center. So if we save the file and go to our website, refresh the page, and we will see the link placed in the center. But what about the personal space invasion issue? So for that, we are going to add something called merging, as we saw here. So what merging does, it pushes itself against other elements. So if we do merging top, it will push our link, down by the value defined here. So let's say 16 pixels. So we want our link to be 16 pixels further below. Okay, we save the file, go back to the page, and as we can see, the personal space invading issue is now gone.
Don't touch me.
Okay. No, we don't want to save the file. So, this was about this video. Even though it's a really simple website with not much to it, I just wanted to demonstrate you guys how fast and easy you can build something. So, on the next video, we're going to build something much bigger, and it's going to be much more interesting. And if you like this video, please subscribe, hit the like button, and don't forget to ask any questions you have in the comments. Hopefully this video was helpful to you, and I will see you in the next one.